shut that, it's a bit loud, even though it's hot. I put the aircon on, so that'll cool me down. Right, so I am just putting one last load of muck on the field that we sprayed off the other week. It's going to be ploughed, I think, either tomorrow or the next day. They're coming in. The ground has gone really, or the grass and what's left of the sward has gone really yellow. So we'll have a look at that in a minute. And then I'll either capture it being ploughed, or we'll have a look after it's being ploughed. But it'll be interesting to see what turns up. I've got a friend of mine who does metal detecting. He's going to come in and sweep the field once it's been ploughed up. We never know what we might find. He did find a Nuremberg penny out here once, which was dated about 14 something. So we'll have a look at the ground now, and we'll have a look at John metal detecting at some point, and we'll also have a look at the ploughing hopefully. But anyway, let's have a look in a second. Bear with me. Yellow and green should not be seen. Alright, let's get out and have a quick look before I put this muck on. Okay, so look at this. Really starting to bite that weed killer now. So I asked the guy to spray to this line here. You can see the cow path. Now this is a track right through to the other field, and there's no point in reseeding this bit because it's just going to get trampled, never going to get a lot of grass growth off it. So I asked him to spray here, but I also asked him just to spot spray these thistles, because there was a clump that further out, so that's why there's a bit of a funny area there. But look at this, you can see how brown and yellow it's dying off now. The interesting thing is just notice that although I'm sure these are dying off, the actual dandelions are still quite green. I presume because they've got a massive taproot, they take a bit more killing, whereas the grass is definitely gone, and the clover is still a bit green. I'm pretty sure it'll all die in time, but it's like the clover and the dandelions are sort of still a bit green, but the grass is really gone. So it does look a bit of a lunar landscape. I mean, you saw me, I put a load of muck on here before. I finished covering this with muck, one coat of muck. Got one last load to put on. And then look, there's the dollops, good meaty stuff. So I'm going to stick that on, and then we'll have a look hopefully either when it's ploughed or during ploughing. I think I need to clean my windows. You can't really see much here, but you get the idea. Pack on the muck, get it ploughed in, get it drilled. It'll be lovely, and by the spring we should have some nice grass here for the cows. Okay, crack on. Okay, so that was yesterday's video, and today they've started ploughing. You see I've cleaned my windows since yesterday. I've just taken a bit more muck out of a shed. Always trying to get the last bit on before they plough it. Terry is in the field now. He started out about so what is it, about 12:15 now. He started about 11:15. So he started on the headland, I guess. We'll have a quick look, see what it's like. There is a rocky ridge. I don't know how much he'll be revealed. I've got to get back, so I've got some more jobs to do. So we'll have a quick look, and then I might nip along later when he's done and just see what the soil's like when it's all finished. Now you can see him, he's just going over the ridge there. Right. Now let's get down there. I'm going to spread this lump of muck out, load of muck out on the field. We'll put that out, and then if I get in front I'll be able to get a little bit of action, ploughing action. Can't beat a bit of ploughing and muck action, can you? So let's have the muck action, shall we? Are you ready, boys and girls? Let me just change gear. Muck action. And we see behind, there is the muck action. Human League did a song called Love Action. I believe in love, or something like that. I want your love action. Love's such a distraction. So let's do a I want your muck action. Muck's such a distraction. Yeah, that was the Funky Farmer Human League remix there. Don't think that'll be making the charts. Let's get this out. Let's go and have a look at the plowing afterwards. There we go. So I want your muck action. Muck's such a distraction. Look at that, beautiful stuff. That'll make the grass grow when it eventually comes. Marshall spreader needs a bit of love. I confess I've bent the lid. It doesn't shut properly at the moment. And it also needs a wash, but that ain't gonna happen anytime soon. So let's have a look. Look, there it is. Racing the plough, he's ahead of me. I think I'm nearly out. He'll be picking up and turning in a minute. Bit of a bump in that corner. Oh, I'm nearly out of that. Let's have a look, we're out of muck. Okay, so let's see if I can grab a bit of plough action. We'll just get round. He's just turning around, he's going to flip that over in a minute. So let's have a look. Let's get out and... Ooh. There he goes, I've just got it on the tip. Love how that works. He's just going in now. There it is, biting in the ground. Put a bit of power in when you first get it in there, just to start off, and then I presume it'll just go in nice and smooth. There we are, a New Holland there, T7, sorry, always get that mixed up. Look at that going in there, lovely. Beautiful rich soil here. We'll have a look at that in a minute. So we'll have a look at that in a minute when he goes on that. Oh, that's a bit rocky there. I think there's some rocky patches up the top. Let's have a look at this soil. So, very lucky. This is sort of a sandy loam at the top of it. It's beautiful. Look at the worms in it. Look at these bad boys. Juicy big worms. Look, just stopped here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that one's escaped. Another one there. Another one there. I think they're bits of worms actually. Oh, another one there. There's worm. Shows how the condition of the soil is really good when you get that number of worms in the ground. I can see more here. Look. But the other thing as well, look at these big roots. That's probably dock, I think, or is that a dandelion? It's a dandelion root. Look how the dandelion roots are still going all the way down. They're really deep tap roots. Look at that. Look at that. So the dandelion root there, look at the length of that. And if you're a dandelion there, that much is under the ground at least. No wonder they take a bit of killing. And the white sort of inky stuff is still coming out of the roots. So dandelions, a lot of dandelions in this field. Who knows what else is in here if I get my mate John out metal detecting. But in the meantime, it's got to be cultivated down before we can disc it, or seed it. He's up there on that stony ridge now. I'm going to drive on up. We'll have a little look. We'll just have a. I didn't really pick up the soil to look at it, but we had a little look at this the other day. We dug some test holes just to see what the state of the soil was like. Look at that. That is beautiful. That is grade A. Fantastic for growing anything. Oh, there's another root there. Oh my life, look at that. Look at that. Glad we're reseeding this. Look at the state of that root. I think that's a dandelion. Unless it's a dock. It's hard to tell. Oh no, it's a dock by the looks of the shriveled leaves. Or is it? That looks a bit dandelion-ish. More likely to be dock, I think, with that thickness. Flipping it, this definitely wants looking at, doesn't it? But yeah, lovely soil. Hopefully we'll get a nice seed bed on that and we'll get a good success rate. It's always a bit of an issue with leather jackets and wireworm at this time of year. And when we dug the hole out here, we did find leather jackets and wireworm, which can cause a problem with eating the seed. But hopefully this time of year, we might hit it about right. Look, he's just turning around on the top. There we go, I'm on maximum zoom nearly. He'll be coming back down in a minute. Right, let's go. Oh. Okay. It all helps if you get the right gear. Do you know what? Didn't clean that window because I didn't think I'd be filming out of that window. Let's have a look. There's Terry on the ridge. I'm a bit wobbly now. I'll get up there and get some more footage. There we go, I'm on top of the tractor now. Right. Oh. Right. Let's get back. Oh. Right. Let's get back to more work on the farm. Never stops. I've got a lot on, as usual. My phone has just not stopped beeping today, unfortunately. Right, here we are, I'll drive up the side. got 2 hot air balloons about to land, I think. That one there. And there's another one over there. Kids are really excited. We're gonna drive down. Possibly they land in our field, I'm not sure. Right, we've come back to inspect, haven't we?
Dad, I've got my eyes closed.
You're gonna climb over. Walls broke, yeah, that's where a bull tried getting over to get in with our cows. Right, you're gonna climb over the gate? I'm
not allowed to see because it'll be.
You're not allowed to see? Wait, is this a surprise? Harry, how can you climb a gate with your eyes closed?
Because I can, you know, I'm special.
Okay, you're special, there's no doubt about that.
Hand, I need your hand.
I'm a monster!
Wow!
Well and truly ploughed. Come on, Jack. Oh my God, Harry, you'll lose your croc. So, we caught it earlier when he was sort of just starting out, and we're here now this evening. Finished ploughing. I've only got my Crocs on, wasn't very well planned. Oh, look at those, it's like walking on sand, it's lovely soil. Look at it. 10 points for the first person to find a piece of china or something to show someone's been here.
I so badly want to take these
Oh, flipping it, I'm already getting sand in my socks. Right. Let's see if we can find some buried treasure. It won't be long. He's planning to drill this quite well, say put some seed on it and cultivate it quite soon. I'm going to be doing the chin and rolling on it, but I'm leaving him to do the rest of the work because I haven't got the time. Right, all the equipment. Right, let's have a look. Have you found anything to show a human being's been here? There's usually something to find.
Black.
There we go, look.
No, look.
There we go, look. Civilization.
Black.
Oh, black. What's this? Oh, don't fall over. It's a piece of china.
I want to take off my shoes.
Well, you can if you want, but you have to wash your feet when you get back. Are you really going to take your shoes off? Why?
Because it'll be better.
Ugh, it's all dirty. What about your socks?
They'll be fine.
What do you think Mum's going to say about washing those? Off you go then, Harry. Oh, God almighty, you nut job. Harry, you're mad. Okay, I've heard of people taking their shoes and socks off on the beach, but not actually in the field of plough. Right.
Oh my God.
Well, there is probably some. What?
A bullet cap.
A bullet cap? Is it buried treasure? What is it? A shotgun cartridge? Yeah, it's called a shotgun cartridge. Oh, it's a bit smaller than a shotgun cartridge. That means 410 or something they call it. It's a little bit smaller. That's a good find. Where'd you find that?
I found it just
good spot.
Here, as I saw this, it's just here.
Underneath that bit of unturned.
Right there, you can see some sort of like green stuff here.
All right, Jack. Are you going to be like your brother and go bonkers and take your shoes off? No, I don't blame you. I'd say, what have you found there?
Rock.
That's a stain. Look what he's found. Look, he's found a bit of a cartridge.
I thought it was a pinball first.
I've got it in my feet now.
Same.
I'm just wearing socks.
You're just bonkers. Harry, you're just a bit of a lunatic. Are you? Can I ask you something? What goes through your mind most days?
Somewhere this feels like sand, so you can go barefoot.
There's not sand, if it's sand on
Well, it's very sandy soil actually. He has got a point. Like if you pick it up, feel that it's very sandy. See, it's quite sandy.
It feels like brown sand.
When it dries out, that will be like sand almost.
It
is a
feels
bit
like
sandy.
brown sand.
Look at your feet.
Feels like sand, but dyed brown.
And it's got quite a high sand content in the soil. The sandy loam they call it.
What type of grass you put in here?
Green stuff.
Green stuff.
Maybe like a different variety.
Italian ryegrass. We'll have a look at the label.
So is that good grass? Or
Good grass, yeah. Make it grow.
First person to find.
So about a year after this, it should be really
Less
good.
than a year. Yeah, oh yeah, about a year from now it'll be really good. But hopefully next spring it'll be really good.
Dad.
Yeah.
When you seed it.
Seeding it, well, probably not very long. Within a week it'll be seeded, I think.
5 good things.
5 good things.
There's still thistles.
Oh, yeah, but they're dead thistles.
Oh.
5 good things.
Everything
My
else is
feet are filling up with flipping sand.
I kind of want to go too far.
I think that's far enough, Harry.
I feel like I'm on a
Oh, Jack, I can smell the lynx. You can smell the lynx, Jack. The lynx effect. I think that's far enough, Harry.
No.
Come on. Come on, mate. I'm going back. I want my tea. Come on. Come on, doggy. Come on. Come on.
China.
Come on, doggy. Come on. Let's have a
But
good time.
remember, we're
What's that,
having
son?
a puppy next year.
Puppy next year. How could I ever forget?
I've been waiting 5 years.
Has it got a name?
Patch.
Doggy.
Patch.
Floss.
Patch.
Tracy.
Patch.
I couldn't quite hear that, Harry.
Patch for the boy and Lucy for the girl.
Right. Okay.
Everyone,
Right.
dogs are better than cats.
Dogs
Yes.
are better than cats. Yeah, I
I
agree.
can't stand cats, which is why I don't want a cat.
There's someone in my tutor at school here that has a cat.
Is there?
Uh-huh.
Well, did you know
Right.
the problem with cats is you buy it, costs loads of money, and then your cat goes wondering how much of the week do you get to see.
That's a very valid
Sometimes
point.
It's in somebody else's garden with another cat.
Very valid point, Harry. Whereas if you have a dog, it stays with you, doesn't it?
Yeah, because they like
Cats have
home.
got their own life. Right. So,
Which is sometimes why they have 3 legs.
hey, cats have 3 legs. What's that about?
Well,
Right.
I see shoes.
Oh yes, you must. Don't forget your Crocs, Harry. Right. So we'll recapture.
Like a country.
Ow! We'll recap on this at a later date. But in the meantime,
found
it's
my
looking
shoes.
lovely. Harry's found his shoes. This is all looking good. It's a lovely evening. We just seen some hot air balloons going over. We followed them in the car. That's why we nipped back in here.
So look, I'm not getting stuff in 7 feet.
But we're heading back. Look, there's the tracks of the tractor there.
I'm not getting stuff in 7 feet.
That's a sensible place to walk. And we're off. Let's go home. Oh. Oh. Look at mine. Look. Let's just get my... Oh.
Those aren't
Lovely
bad.
soil.
Mine are school socks.
Yeah,
Mine are
but
Dad's.
Mine are feet.
Mine are Dad's socks from Marks and Spencer's.
Cheapskate.
Cheapskate? Marks and Spencer's aren't cheap.
Yes, you are.
They're not.
Go to... Oh, no,
Aldi.
Adidas.
Tesco. Right, let's go.
Hang on.
Salisbury.
Should we leave Harry behind? Because he can just play on. It's like playing on the beach for Harry.
Salisbury Hill.
Oh, we went. Salisbury Hill, remember that? We climbed it, didn't we?
Yeah, I
Do you know the
climbed
song?
tower.
Do you know the song?
No.
Climbing up on Salisbury Hill, you can see the city lights.
I'm going to
So there we go. We did go to Salisbury Hill, which is near Bath.
Dad,
It is the hill that Peter Gabriel wrote the song about. Anyway, yes, we are heading back. What, Jack?
I'm going to go on a walk.
You're not?
I'm going to walk
You're
back.
walking back. Are you
Yes.
walking back?
Boom.
Because there's cows you want me to
All
check
right.
on.
Yeah, go and check the cows in the bottom yard. I'm going to get in the car and go back.
Like stuff like
See you later, boys.
Home first. Come on, Jack.
Peace.
Peace.
We're gonna get home first.
See you later. You nearly beat me back.